from First Advantage.
Alright, so I ended up filling out that, right? And I think I got to some point I'm feeling, and I tried to submit, but then they kept saying, Social Security ain't number right. But I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's right. It's on there. I'm looking at it. It's right. So, boom, keep telling it. So then I call. And like I was saying that link. So now I'm in here like, the password that I made, I'm like, why it ain't working there? It don't work.
Okay.
But
When we was on that hill, it was rolled down. I almost fell in the water, so I had to stop it with my and I
Supposed to
fell
stop
into
it with the brake
know what a brake. So I stopped it
for
when
the
I went in.
background.
Mama, I went in the split to stop because I didn't know where the stop thing was.
I called you for.
It was in the
Oh, so
front.
what I'm supposed to be doing?
I'm trying to get back into the shit to do the paper.
All right, y'all. I'm back. Didn't even mean to start this live yet, but here we are. So that's why it doesn't have a title. And what you doing to feed my chickens? I'm gonna feed my chickens. That down there. They ready for some more. Put some ice in it. Yeah. Over. Y'all want to sit and drink? Y'all eat that. Look what I did. Look. Look at all this food I got. I can't put it. Let me eat. Here. Look. Food. Here. Eat. Food. Food. Here, because I dropped it. Where? Mm. 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 Yeah, food. Here, the food is right here. Hey, young Reyes. don't see food. Get it. Look, food. Let me cut. Let me know if it made it better. Are y'all running from me? Power room. Why are y'all fighting? Did the picture get better? The chickens are not scared. They are almost 14 weeks old. We've had them since they were 2 weeks. So they were chicks. We got them. Now we have 1 rooster and 4 hens. This is Ruru right here. That is Ginger right there. Salt and Pepper is behind Ruru for some reason. And then we got Cinnamon and Honey back there. And then we'll have the rooster, the one that we have to fertilize their eggs when we want to make us more chicks instead of going out and purchasing more chicks. This is our second chicken coop we built. This is our first one, the smaller one right here. I'm gonna move it so when the guy comes to cut the grass, he can get this area. We're gonna move the smaller chicken coop. So we're gonna use that for when we, start breeding chicks. And then we're gonna get a bigger chicken coop eventually, one that we can fully walk in. Thank you, Lonnie. What'd you live? So yeah, we got them the Thursday before Good Friday, so they can let you know about how long it's been, how long we've had them. They all done went inside, so look like they had real out here being hard to get. Watch, you gonna run. Granny at home now. You gonna keep running. Ruru, go inside. I'm not finna keep chasing you. Watch. How long you gonna run? In the house. Inside. Hey, listen. And I'll close this until we come out because since our yard isn't fenced in like our old yard was, we don't just let them free, roam around. But when we are outside, we do let them, just come outside. The grass guy should be coming soon, honey. You said you can't have chickens in Philadelphia. Girl, we didn't know if we could have chickens right here, but we don't care. Nobody gonna tell us what we can't have on our property. So yes, officially homeowners now. Well, Babe is, but I am too because I'm here. 13 years together. We're doing this together. Raising our 7 children that we have together. So yeah, they like to bury holes. So when he get up, because he works third shift, but when he get up, we gonna scoop the hen house back right here because the grass has started back growing. To let that, grow back. But this is the area that we just gonna let, be the chicken area. We're gonna actually get some wire where maybe they could go under the porch as well. We're not sure yet. Yes, girl, they do have their own personalities. You said my service is bad. Let me go in the inside. I did cut my Wi-Fi off because I know when I'm connected to the Wi-Fi, when I'm outside, it doesn't work too well. So let me know how the signal is looking right now. Is it good? Put a 1 in the chat if it's better.
Let me see them.
What you want to see?
Let me see them.
See who?
Daddy.
They went walking at the park, riding their skates with their TT.
I did not ride my skates.
Well, with my auntie.
Because that was too big, and it was this big downhill, and they was riding by themselves, and it was the water that was by it, and I had to stop in a split because I didn't know where the brakes was. Shala got kitty skates, so his brakes are at the back, so
your brakes are in the front.
I know. It's like this. You have to do this.
Right. So why you didn't do that?
Because I didn't know.
Oh.
Now I'm about to try to see the brakes, okay? Okay. I'm not going outside with
Yeah, I got to get my background together. Y'all can see my pink background is gone.
what pink background?
You know my pink background I had at the other house?
Oh.
My wall.
Yeah, but why you don't have it?
I wasn't going to take it off that wall. I'm going to get some more, but I don't have a wall to put it on. This is my new background.
What? What's your new background? The what? Oh, I can skate better because it's in there.
Are you going outside? Put this hoverboard
Woo!
girl.
I'm about to go try to skate to Daddy's room. Okay, Mom? Hi, y'all. If y'all don't know how to ride skates, tell me or my brother. Probably y'all don't. But...
These hoverboards.
Then run over your feet. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna run over your feet. Imagine, Mama, imagine I try to go upstairs with you. That's okay. Yeah, I said imagine.
I'm not going to imagine, so don't do it.
Imagine I went to this.
Here,
I'm
put
not
your
gonna
brother baseball stuff in your room.
I'm not gonna
Here, put this in your room.
Peace, y'all. Out, Mom, Boss, and the Loud have kids. Now have. What I put?
On top of the bed.
Shall you guys go outside with me with your sled? Yeah. Mama! Mama! Can you tie my shoe? Wait, don't touch that. That's not a regular. Well, I gotta take a doo-doo. What the heck? You just don't do it. Go in Mama's bathroom because I also have to take a doo-doo. Yes. No.
I'll check out my new phone case.
Yeah. Yo, while he's using that, I'm going to play the piano. Y'all want to hear me play the piano?
Unbox my HTV phone case heat press. Yes. It presses cell phone cases. So. For a while. I've been having this since. I'm not get this. April. I don't have no way to set it up at the moment.
Mama,
What?
my doo-doo's a little...
Shiloh, I don't want to hear that.
Huh?
What? For my mama. Okay, tell me. Okay, you had a red slushie.
Do it.
Really?
Really?
What kind of sandwich? Because that's fix what you want your name to be. If you don't change it, then that's what your name is.
Yes, sir, she's opening it finally. This was my dad.
This was that.
I just gave it.
Okay. I need
Nothing.
you tell her to shut up. Jaleel, shut this front door, man. My camera. Okay, shut the door until you go outside. Girl, I don't want to hear that. Can you shut the door, man?
And it stopped me. Look, I'm like, stop.
Shut the door.
Lord. Jesus. Lord, have mercy.
Thank you. What's wrong with my phone? Charlotte, you better watch your mouth.
I told you. I had to take it. Come on, Charlotte. Your skate is literally bright. And watch your mouth, son. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, brother. Okay, I'm coming, Daddy. Watch your mouth, sister. Watch your mouth, brother. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, brother.
Will you stop? Will y'all go on outside and shut the door, please?
No, shut the door. Don't rush me up, please.
It's best you get outside.
The other one need to be unlocked.
Yeah.
Mama. Calm but 3908. 3908. Oh, what the heck?
Shut the door.
Wait, this one.
Hey, Just Jay. Happy Wednesday.
What about this one? What about this one?
Hello, get out of here, please.
Stop. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, goodbye.
Wow. Hello. Close the big door.
Yes. I don't know why this glares on my phone. It is not showing good, and I'm trying to unbox something. Maybe I should turn the camera backwards. Maybe it'll do it better. Or I just quit trying to do it. That sounds dumb. Don't you need light to do the video? Yeah. Duh. Alright, y'all. I got 2 videos going in case y'all wonder. Hold up. Alright, y'all. Today we are unboxing my HTV Bond phone case heat press that I ordered back in March. And we're going to unbox it. I don't know if I'm going to use it today to make a cell phone case, but I may. But right now, we're just going to unbox. So, this is made by HTV Ront, the same company that made my heat press in there for like shirts and all those things. And I am in brand partner with them or brand ambassador. I think I'm a brand partner. I have to check the emails, but so I'm not I purchased this myself. They didn't send me this free. I purchased this myself. So they haven't sent me anything just yet to try, you know, free of charge. The instructions. Came with a lot of extra stuff. So like this is like the substation fan. And it seems like it's all the same. I think they sent me like, gave me like extra film with the order that I put first. I wanted to let me come home. This is for Android, aka Samsung and iPhone brands. So this is the universal case fixture set that works for, I think, the Android, and then I think the iPhone one is actually inside the actual box that we're gonna unbox. So we're gonna see. And it also came with a lot more like buttons, so I can make buttons, simulation buttons. So you know, like memorial buttons or birthday buttons. They sent me 2 different sizes. I have these as well. It looks like they put some inside the actual packaging itself. So I have more buttons that I can make. It looks like this is like, I'm not sure what attachment this is, but we'll find out what it is. This is the heat resistant tape. These are like the tweezers, and it came with heat resistant gloves because this stuff is hot. And these gloves actually fit the ones that I had that I purchased in my tumbler. Okay, so we're gonna put all that back in there. Then like I said, this is the universal case for the iPhone. So like I said, I'm able to make cell phone cases for any type of iPhone, and I can make cell phone cases for any type of Android. So put in your orders. This more sublimation films. Like I said, it seems like I have a lot of film to actually make products with. And finally, let's pull out the actual machine. I hope my video is recording. It just stopped. I just said I hope my video recording and literally it just stopped. Yeah, I've been doing all this dang on talking. Don't y'all know I had the dang on camera flipped? So they didn't even see nothing that I said. So we finna start over. Y'all, they didn't even hear nothing that I said. Hold up. Select all. Alright, we're finna re-record this. So, you live, you get to see it twice. Yeah. Alright guys, so today we will be unboxing my HTV Rump Foam Heat Press. I thought I was recording earlier, but I wasn't. So these are the attachments, so I can make cases for iPhones and also cases for any type of Android that you may have. It also came with different size buttons that I can make. So I can make, you know, birthday buttons, graduation buttons, memorial buttons, you know, etc. They come with the heat resistant threads, the heat resistant tape, some more buttons, heat resistant tape, the tweezers, and our heat resistant gloves. This is the actual sublimation film, and they sent me quite a few. So I have a lot of film. I can probably make a lot of products. So we'll open it in just a minute. Alright, now let's pull the machine. Something else in here. Okay, this is, I guess, where you actually lay the cell phone case on. I'm not sure. Let's see. And it's purple. It matches my heat press that I have. I try to get all my items to match, but when I went to purchase the oven, yeah, I probably like the oven for it because I have a HTV Rump DTF printer behind me in this big gigantic box. We'll unbox that on another video, or may unbox it on here. Who knows? But I can't get it out. And this machine was, I think it was $3.49. I have to check, so don't quote me. But and I probably got a couple of percentage off when I ordered it. I try to order things where I can get like a discount off, or if they're offering like, okay, if you buy this item, you may get $70 off, but if you add something else to it, they may not give you nothing off. So I order things separately in order to get that discount. So just put y'all up on game if you want to order something from them. But this is how it looks. Okay, and this is the top. So this is where you will actually place the cell phone case maker. I'm assuming you probably put this thing right here in here, and you probably adjust it to fit your phone. I'm excited to use it, actually. I really am. But that's really all it is. You don't even, the rest of it doesn't even come loose. It's just a press. Now let's see how the actual film looks that we're working with. Okay. So this is how the film looks. And it's thick, and it's like, it reminds me of lamination type paper, I guess. guess. Yeah. See? It's like a lamination type paper. And I have this one pack, but they also sent me, like I think when I placed this order, it came with like $400 worth of free items or something. So like all of this in these packages is film for the actual press. I'm just gonna open one of these just to see if it was the same. But they have this stuff. This came from China, by the way. Before the verdict. But I need a way to make money, so this is what I'm making money with. So, and then y'all probably like, well, where's the actual cases that you're going to be putting the pictures on? Here they go. It came with iPhone 17 cases. I think one pack or maybe two. Or iPhone 17 and iPhone 16. And then so this is like, I don't even know which case this is. I have to put in the SKU number to see. But like, this is a case. And then I have these cases. I don't want to get them mixed up. For one, because they're for different phones. So, as you can see, these cases are different. And I also purchased, you know, so you have to be able to, you know, use your items that you purchase, show your creativity. So no one in the house owns an iPhone 17, but my daughter does have an iPhone 16, and my other daughter has an iPhone 14, and my son has a Samsung Galaxy 25, and then I have a Galaxy 23, and then I have my new Z Fold, the actual fold. They don't make them for that. So I went on and purchased more cell phone cases so I can make my actual kids they own cell phone case of their choice. And, you know, it's another way to promote my business.
Mama, we got to make money. We got to act like we homeless.
Oh, Lord Jesus. They act like they homeless, y'all, so they can make some money. I don't know where they learning this stuff from, but
Mama, we need something.
I actually think I have 6. I should have 6 of these because it came with 2. And then I know I ordered iPhone 16, iPhone 14, Galaxy 25, and Galaxy 23. So I actually should have a couple of more.
Mama.
Yes, ma'am.
Mama, we need a cup.
For what?
So they can put our money in.
Girl.
We for real, bro. Oh.
I need a shower.
Mama, we even got us umbrella. What is this? Oh, this gas?
Now I gotta find my other cell phone cases and actually figure out.
Mama, let's go pull this out.
So your orders if you want you a custom cell phone case. Your girl MomBoss Customs can hook you right on up. I'm actually gonna make some so you know you guys can see how it works on the live. Let's see. See, I need these. Alright, so we're gonna put this back in the box while we find these other cell phone cases. And then I may just make a cell phone case. I think if I make a cell phone case, I want to go live on StreamYard so I can go live on Facebook as well. Because my because I'm trying to, get back to uploading on my Facebook to my 43,000 amazing subscribers.
Mom, man, I got a bucket for money.
All right.
So y'all can have money. We can play too. Y'all got money.
Yeah, like this. All right, so. One unboxing down. Put them somewhere. See them now, but I know I got them. So that's all that matters. And then, how much space I got? I'm gonna make some more space on my phone right here, and then we gonna unbox my low-key eye paint, where you can turn any picture into a color by numbers picture. Yep, I purchased that so I can do, like, if you having like a paint and sip, or you just want to do some canvas, with your significant other, with your children, or family night. I can turn any picture. Yeah. I can turn any picture into a color by number for you.
We're gonna come back later.
Y'all gonna come back later?
Why would not a person help little kids? No, because wasn't no cars go past. There wasn't no cars. Yeah, but we in the house and we gonna miss the car. Okay, we could get the rolling too. My TikTok was all before me. Look, my skits are in over. So I'm having a hard time. Mom, help.
Help you what?
Check my skates are old. Check my skates are. Look. It's so much. Mom, do you give us like a lot of money and they won't act like
No, ma'am.
they gave us money but we
No.
don't give it back?
No, we're not doing that.
Please, I want to play Daddy.
No.
Please, just for the point.
He's not gonna believe it that way.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Because we just went outside.
No.
Yes, he is.
Take his face to your
No, Mama, please. Mama, let's just see.
Take your skates to your room.
He gonna say, ooh, no, Rich, please, Mama. Just a little one, okay?
Oh yeah, I know where the other cell phone cases are. They came inside my oven for my HTV run. I mean, for my oven to set my DTF prints. But here are the other two, like I said, cell phone cases. I don't know the names of them because they surely didn't let me see, video.
Shallow!
Alright, y'all, here's the other two cell phone cases that I ordered. So I have a total of 6 different types of cell phone cases that I can currently make. Again, that's iPhone 17, iPhone 16, iPhone 14, Samsung Galaxy 25, and Samsung Galaxy 23. Shallow Angelia, stop. They came back out about 6 y'all. I clear some space off in just a second.
Mama, where you go?
In my room, in my drawer. Y'all give me just a second to clear some space off on my other phone over here so we can do some more unboxings. Then I'll upload those. Why not? What's on here? Hey Obi, hey Carl. Doing just unboxing some things. Get a customized shirt, yes, by MomBoss. Yes, yes, yes. I can make it right here on the live. Circle K is going to have 40 cents a gallon of gas tomorrow. Girl, okay, Circle K, okay,
Mama,
okay.
can I put these notes on?
No, you cannot put them in my drawer.
They wasn't in your drawer.
Well, put them back wherever you got them. All right, y'all. Like I said, let me get my little holder thing so I can make.
I have these ones.
Jaleel, you're not getting any nails. This girl thinks she's grown and she's just 6 years
But
old.
you already got some on. Do you have 2 more? And do you have those
It doesn't matter. You're not getting any
you have
nails.
those long ones?
No.
I know you have real nails to paint because they're long.
I would rather Khalil give you some acrylics. Hey, Uncle Jukebox. That you can't take off because you like to take them off as soon as you put them on. Nope, you're not wasting them.
When I put them on, I will be like, yeah, girl. Right now. And I won't take them off.
Take your skates and your tennis shoes to your room. You got 3 pair of shoes in here. Get them out of here. Thank you. Take them to your room right now. Alright, y'all. What I'm finna do now is transfer some videos from this phone.
Mom! Why is not letting me do nothing? Julie, you know your Barbie?
I don't know.
This ice cream truck
What have you done to my phone?
Then your kids and the Barbie gonna want some ice cream down and actually kidnap them. Wait. Hold on. Tell me when it comes. Okay.
Today was Evelyn's first day of kindergarten, and here's everything she ate for breakfast. She asked for ABC sprinkled pancakes. Go. She also wanted bacon, dip, watermelon, and we will be pounding the orange juice around here because I truly believe that is the reason my children don't get sick that often. I feel like Madeline's already starting to get Let's go, Lily! Long and hard about what she wanted to eat for her first kindergarten lunch, and so she decided on these pepperoni. So I did some ABC cutouts, included some pigs.
Where my arm is covered with a box.
Julie, come on.
Ju-
ABC cutouts included some pigs, cucumber rice crispy. Obviously, I had to include vanilla, and then I also sent a water with her. She did not eat that much today. I think half of it was she was eating more different munchies in, so she didn't eat too much. And then I took her out to get ice cream, so she had a mini Oreo
You
cookie.
come back,
And then I
mister.
told her to eat instead of
Child, you
sugar.
can't go
And
around
then
in the
she told me
circle.
how amazing her day was. She told me every last thing
Give
that
me
she
my
did. And then she told
Shallow
me that we had
Angelia.
to go back tomorrow and for her dinner we were
daddy.
having cookies and hot dogs with broccoli. So that's what she had, and she also had two MomBoss, two broccoli, and she didn't really touch her hot dog, but that's it. Today was Madeline's first day of kindergarten, and here's everything she ate for breakfast. She asked for ABC sprinkle pancakes, so of course that's what I made her, and then I she
I'm
also
moving
wanted
stuff off
bacon,
my
whipped
phone.
cream, and dip, watermelon, and we will be
Cause I
pounding
got
the
some stuff I want to
orange
talk
juice
to
right
y'all
here
about,
because you
y'all.
guys
What
know
y'all think
how
about the
much I love
Carmelo
doing this.
Anthony
So let me
verdict?
know your
I
thoughts
didn't
there,
really
and then
talk
also
about
not
it.
run with them because I feel like Madeline's already starting to coach.
Girl,
Thank
move
you guys
around.
so much. Shalom. Happy
Uh,
first day of kindergarten.
I didn't really talk about it when it first happened
Let's make it quick.
because
So I did some ABC cutouts, included some pigs, cucumber rice
you know,
crispy.
I like to get all the facts, before I speak on some stuff. But I did get information as far as
We were come back tomorrow, and then I took her out to get ice cream, so she had a mini Oreo cookie.
like the weapon that he had was a legal weapon for him to
And
have.
she kept saying how amazing her day
He
was.
was
And
not
then
suspended
yesterday
from
was
the
also
track or
nice.
from track.
Yeah, she
The
still did have
twins,
tomorrow
the
off, but
McCaff
dinner
boys, were
was
actually the ones suspended
mac and cheese and
from
hot
track.
dogs with broccoli. So that's what she had, and
Uh,
she
they
served
were
mac and
bullies.
cheese
They
with
had
broccoli, and she didn't want
recently
any
beat up their
vegetables.
father. That's
And
why
then
he had
Madeline's
his
first day of
arm was in a
kindergarten, and here's
brace
everything she ate
at
for
that
breakfast. She asked for
press
ABC
conference
sprinkle
when he
pancakes, so of
called
course that's what
himself
I made her. And then she also
intimidating,
wanted bacon,
I
whipped
guess,
cream, and
the
dip,
Anthony
watermelon, and we
family.
will be pounding the orange
Um,
juice around here because you guys know
the
how
the
I love
parents were
things
not
sweet.
together, so the
And obviously, I
McCaff
don't
boys
eat
were
too
from
much
a
with them
broken
because I feel
home,
like Madeline's already starting to get
and
cold. Anyway, for her
nothing
school
against
lunch,
broken
she
homes. I
told
have
her about what she wanted to be her first
a
kindergarten
blended
lunch, and so she decided
family
on these pepperoni pizza
now.
cutouts. She loved them, and I
But
wanted to make it a
the
little bit
point I'm trying to
more.
make
So I
is
got
they
some
try to
ABC
put that
cutouts,
stereotype on our
some
black
pigs, cucumber rice
families that,
crispy, and then obviously I had to include
black
vanilla, and
boys or
obviously
black
sent a
girls,
water with
being
her.
raised
She
by
did not
single
eat that much
moms
today.
because
I
the
think
dad
half
is
of it was she was
not
eating
there
more
because maybe
different
he's
munchies in, so
just
that's
not
what I
there,
made
maybe
for
he
her.
just
And then
a
I took her out to
deadbeat, or
get
maybe
ice
he
cream.
in
She did
jail,
eat
maybe
more
he
than
dead.
us.
They try to
And
put
for
those
her dinner,
stereotypes
she
on
had
us
also
where
an amazing day.
in
She
this
did not eat
situation,
first thing, and obviously I had to include
Carmelo
that. She
Anthony,
ate
his
every last
parents,
thing
they
that we
were
had, which was
together.
so nice. But yeah, she's so excited to go back tomorrow. So
He
then
was
for her
raised
dinner,
by,
obviously I let her pick what
in
she
a
wanted.
two-parent
She
household,
served hot dogs with broccoli,
whereas the
and
McCaff
that's what she
boys,
had, and
their
she ate
parents had
every
been
serving
split up
of mac
since
and
they
cheese
were
with
itty bitty
broccoli, and she
boys
loved that.
due to
So that's it.
something that the
Today was
dad had
Madeline's first day of
did,
kindergarten, and here's everything she ate for breakfast. She
some
asked for
some
ABC sprinkle pancakes, so
actual
of course that's what I made her, and then
allegations
she also wanted
against the
bacon,
McCaff
whipped cream, and
dad.
dip, watermelon, and we will be
Um,
pounding the orange juice around here because you
but
guys know how I truly believe
when
this.
when
And
everything
yeah,
first
we're gonna be
happened, when the
sitting down
stabbing and
eating
everything
and
first
talking
happened,
about them
you
because I feel
see
like
that
everyone's already starting to get
they
cold.
immediately,
And then for
hit the
school lunch,
news, hit the
she told
waves
me
with
how she wanted
their
to be
side
her
of the
first
story,
kindergarten
basically
lunch,
making
and
it
so
seem
it's
like,
pepperoni
oh,
pizza cutouts with
me and my brother was
broccoli and
doing, we were just
onions,
at the
and
track
we
meet
will
where we
be
were
pounding
supposed to
some
be,
pigs,
but they
cucumber
weren't
rice
supposed to be
crispy.
there.
Obviously, I had to include
And we
vanilla, and
just
then I also
asked this
sent a
guy
water
to
with her.
move,
She did
and
not eat that much today. I think half of it was
I
she
don't
was
know
eating
what
more
happened. First of
different
all, you don't
munchies
have a
in, so
right to
that's
tell
what I
anyone to
made.
move
And then
from
I sent
something
some
that you
ice
don't
cream,
even
so of
own,
course I got
because
ice
they
cream
didn't
with
own the
her.
tent. The
And then
tent
for
belonged to the
lunch,
school, and
she
again,
had
they
some
weren't even
pigs,
supposed to be
obviously
there.
fried
They
rice,
were
and she
suspended.
ate every last thing that we
Second of
did, which
all,
is so nice.
if
And then I
somebody
also
tell
sent
you
a
don't
water
put
with
your
her.
hands on
For her
them,
dinner, we
don't
sent
put
her
your
a
hands on
water
them.
with pancakes and broccoli
Do
and
I?
bacon. So that's what she had,
And
and
I
we
also
will
want to
be
say
serving pancakes to
no
her
prayers
dinner after
to
her hot dog.
the
And then
Metcalf
for
family,
school
because
lunch,
no
she
one wants
told
to
me
lose a
here's
child. No
everything
one
she ate
wants to
for
lose a
breakfast. She
loved
asked
one.
for
So I'm
ABC
not
sprinkle
trying
pancakes,
to
so of course
be.
that's what I made her. And then she also wanted bacon, whipped cream to dip, watermelon, and we will be pounding the orange juice around here
I'm
because
not
you
trying to
guys
be
know how
mean
I truly
about the
believe this. So let's go ahead
situation
and go and sit down
or
and knock on wood though because I feel like everyone's already
insensitive,
getting
because I would
cold.
hate for something like that to happen to any one of my children. But what I'm saying is,
And so she decided on these pepperoni cheese cutouts. She
you
loved
don't
them,
have a
and
right to
we
put your hands on
served
people.
some ABC cutouts, included some pigs, cucumber
And I
rice
definitely do
crispy, and
not.
obviously I had to include vanilla, and then we sent a water
And
with her.
I
She did
feel
not eat that much today. I think half of it
that the media that we have, we've always had this media. We just didn't understand it. The media is programmed. That's why it's called programming. We watch a program on TV to program our minds to believe what they want us to believe. So they had already had the narrative out, that he's just this horrible monster. He wasn't supposed to be at the track meet. He pulled out a knife. He wasn't supposed to have a knife at the track meet, and he just stabbed this boy. All he did was told him to move. Whereas when you look into all the evidence, you see that they bullied him, they was pushing him around, they both were actually fighting him, not just the one. And he didn't even have a knife, he had a cleat cleaner, which is something totally legal to have at a track meet as a track player. And the McCaffs had all these GoFundMe set up. You know, the mom had her own GoFundMe. The dad had his own GoFundMe, because again, they were not together. And whereas people tried to shun the Anthony family for having a GoFundMe, tried to stop them from being able to get their GoFundMe funds, whereas the Metcalfs, dad got almost 600,000, I think, on his, and the mom had almost 200,000 on hers. They started spreading lies saying, that the Anthony family was buying new houses and new cars and stuff like that, but which was all true. I mean, which was all false. They weren't buying new homes. Did they need to move into another home because they were being harassed by everything that was going on? Yes, they did. And I think they actually moved into a family friend's home that was on. So it's not like they went and spent this money on a family home. Do I feel that McCaff had to die from this? No, I don't. But at the same time, we don't know what's going to happen when someone is attacking you and you pulling out a weapon to defend yourself. You don't know where you're actually going to stick them at. So I'm sure Karmelo wasn't aiming for his heart, but during commotion, that's what happens. Things get out of control, and unfortunately this young man had to lose his life. And like I said, I don't agree, with him losing his life. I don't, but at the same time, I also don't agree with bullying. I've had to deal with bullying before, from my children coming home, or someone coming home telling me, "Oh, this person did this to me." No, no, no. We're not dealing with bullying. You're not going to put your hands on my children and think that they're not going to do something about it. And when I mean do something about it, is okay, I've let them know, like, okay, if somebody's harassing you or bullying you, go ahead and let an adult know. That way the situation has already been documented, that you let an adult know. So if anything transpires outside of that, you made an adult aware of the situation. How they handle it, that's on them. Hopefully they decide to handle it like an adult, and things like this don't have to happen. I feel that the McCaff boys, if they felt that Karmelo Anthony should not have been under their tent, I felt that they should have went and got an adult and had an adult ask him to move from the tent. I don't think that they should have tried to move him from the tent themselves, because again, who are you to move someone from something that you do not own? You ever seen the movie Sleepaway Camp Part 2? That sounds just like a part in that movie where dude came in the tent, pulls out a weapon. Right, but that's not what happened. He didn't go into a tent and pull out a weapon. That's just a narrative that they're trying to spin. And then for them, for one, I already knew that he was going to be found guilty before the trial even started, because for one, the town that he was in. The McCaff boys family obviously, is friends with the judge, the DA, probably some of the people on the juror. It was an all-white juror. I feel like it should at least been a couple of black people on the juror, a couple of women. It probably wasn't women on the juror, I'm not sure, but they were all white. Is the point that I'm trying to make. And for them to not even really want to go deliberate. See, I don't know if you guys followed the hearing or whatever, but the jury, like, they didn't even want to go to the back to deliberate. They were already ready to crucify this young man. They didn't want to hear anything, and that was bias in itself. Like, how do you not want to hear the information or see the information that can show you that this was not premeditated, unaliving, that this wasn't something that he said, okay, yeah, I'm gonna come to the track meet and I'm finna unalive one of the Metcalf boys. But you can look at the Metcalf social media and see that they wrote on their social media that day, yo, can't wait to see one of these monkeys here at the game or something of that sort. Don't quote me, but I definitely know it has something of monkeys in it. But they won't talk to you about that. Um, when, like I said, when everything first came out, that was the narrative that they was pushing. Whereas even Charleston White, which I definitely don't agree with everything that he say, not half the stuff he say, but some of the stuff that he say, I agree with. Who you talking to? Huh? Hold on, y'all. All right, guys, I'm back. I apologize for that. Babe hungry, so I'm finna get him, finna make him some chicken wings. As we continue to talk, um, then so when they did go back and deliberate, they just deliberated for 3 hours and then came back with a guilty verdict, which we already knew was gonna happen. Y'all probably like, where you at? In the garage, getting some out the deep freezer. Um, and then in the same time, those same people got to decide how much time did he receive, and they gave that young man 35 dang on years. 35 years, y'all. Do I think maybe he deserves some time? Maybe sometime, because a young man did, end up, unalive. But 35 years? No, definitely not. Whereas Kyle Rittenhouse, or whatever the world his name was, didn't he unalive some innocent people? And they only gave him 10 years. Or that lady, she only got 5 years. Like, I'm just sick of this society. Hold on. And the unfairness that we receive. Okay, so that's the Karmelo thing. So, I didn't want to go, too deep. It is what it is. If you mad about whatever I had to say, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna make some of these for my babe. They got these at Walmart. Better Good restaurant style chicken wings with brown sugar barbecue dry rub. Oh my god, they are amazing. But yeah. So, that's why I didn't really like speak on or whatever, because like I knew that he didn't have a knife. He had a cleat cleaner. So I knew a lot of lies was going around. Then a lot of the black people that's spreading those same old lies, like a lot of the black content creators that I started following during the election, because I did vote for the orange man. Charge it to my, I don't know what to charge it to, but I shouldn't have voted for him. But anyway, well, I wasn't gonna vote for the other person either way. So both of them was like, it ain't no such thing as a lesser of two evils. They both are evil. The world is evil. We've been being deceived. I'm gonna make them all. We've been being deceived by the government. I feel like the whole Butler, Pennsylvania shooting was staged. I feel like that was fake. I feel like the whole golf course thing was fake. I feel like everything, like, yeah, it's like they playing a game with us and we just going right along with the game. What else? And then, okay, so are you guys, y'all can see I'm cleaning up as we're talking. Are you guys boycotting the Asian businesses due to the Asian business owner, the store owner, who was found not guilty of killing a 14-year-old young man who in the back, who he shot, who was running away, who he tried to say stole something. Here, put on there. Who he tried to say stole some bottled water from his store, where he definitely did not steal it. Him and his adult son decided that it was okay for them to chase this young man down. Like I said, 130 yards, basically to a football field length, and shoot him in the back. And this man was found not guilty. And like I said, this was a grown man, an old man, his grown son chasing this 14-year-old boy like he had to be terrified. But they'll try to say, oh, well, while he was running, he dropped a gun. Okay, but did he pull the gun out in the store? Did he pull the gun out on the clerk or his son while they were running after him? No, he did not. We would not even known that he had this if he didn't drop it, because he was trying to get away from them, to save his life. And which, unfortunately, that didn't happen, because these cowards, instead of just letting him run on home to his parents because he's someone's child, they decided to, okay, his life is not worth the 4 bottles of water that I thought he stole, but he didn't, because the camera clearly shows that he didn't steal the water. So my whole thing is, why you couldn't just go review the camera, see that he did not steal the water and left it at that? Or if you went and reviewed the cameras and saw that he did steal the water, okay, so the next time we come in the store, now you can take action. Or, you can have his picture plastered up, at your store. Don't let him in the store. He's a thief. He stole waters. But for you to chase him down like an animal and then shoot him in the back like an animal and then try to make it seem like you did it because you was trying to save your grown son's life, when y'all are the ones that decided to chase this young man down. Like, y'all could have stayed inside your store and let him go on about his business. But instead, the racist you guys are, because it is a lot of racism in the Asian community, and I've heard this from Asians myself. My son used to date an Asian, and I mean a full Asian. She was from, I think they from Laos or Thailand. I think they from Laos. But the point that I'm trying to make is they are taught to not like black people. So when she was dating my son, her mama didn't have a problem with it, but her stepdad, who was not even her real dad, see, here we go, broken family in the Asian community, but we won't talk about that. Yes, this is her stepdad that had been raising her since she was 2 years old. So clearly her real dad was not in her life, but they won't speak on that. They like to just speak about the black stereotypes that, oh, the father's not in the home. Well, my kid's father is in the home. So, you know. But they'll try to trick you out, trick you out your spot, or try to make you compare your relationships to theirs. So then now you want out of your relationship because you think the grass is greener when it's not. The grass is brown over there too. But yeah, so they found that man not guilty of killing that 14-year-old boy. And it's just crazy to me. What? Give you what? No, Janelle.
You know all your kids want somewhere down.
Good for y'all.
I got $1.
What is $1 gonna do,
And
Janelle?
11 cents.
What is that gonna do?
I don't want that berry blast Sprite.
Girl, you can make your own berry blast Sprite. Keep telling you that.
Mom, can I just get a 10 nugget? Or a 20?
Oh, Anissa?
Oh, can I get a Happy Meal?
Name?
Right now?
No.
Where are you? We can leave these if they die.
Man, leave me alone. I am cleaning up right now, talking to my audience. Making them some chicken wings. So I don't know what you're talking about, but we're about to eat chicken.
What are you talking about? Weird.
Me, Shiloh, your daddy, and Jalea if she wants some.
I want some.
I don't know if it's enough for you.
See? Now we gotta go to Walmart.
Nope. But y'all should have bought more than one bag.
Just Journey.
When I told her to get the chicken, I also meant like a pack of chicken for me to fry.
Mama, that wouldn't even be. I don't be with her. I don't. I be by myself. And she people let me get my bike. I said, "Honey, can I get my bike?" She said, "No." She cussed it. She said, "No, you're not getting that stupid bike."
What you talking about, just that bike? Why would you be getting it? Stay up off of it. Quit doing retarded stuff inside the grocery store.
They rode in Flint, have no confidence. I rode past some kids talking, they just
Say for something to happen to that bike, and then they looking for us to pay for it.
ain't nothing gonna happen to nobody.
You don't know that, Janelle.
Watch is open.
But I do need to go to McDonald's to try to get the rest of my
No,
strength.
you know what I like these.
Good for you.
I be eating Maruchan.
Yeah, that's obviously not what they had, so you can eat what you got.
Oh, well, you know that video girl soccer with you. What is you doing?
Oh,
Grocery shopping with your mama? We should do that TikTok.
what is that?
It's so when, you know, that boy I showed you, he was on the box, he was like, put it. Stop touching stuff.
We do that
I
anyway.
told you in the car you're not having it. Stop touching stuff.
Yeah, stop touching stuff.
Ooh, Mama, look, these are healthy. Not for no dang $9.49. Put it back. You want to be healthy, drink water, run, and don't eat that stuff. You don't do that. You don't have to like put it back. You put that back. When I'm in high school and I go to prom, can I bring your kids? No, they gonna be too old for that. They just had their own prom. They gonna be in middle school. Yes, they own prom. I'm gonna bring my nephew. Cause you know Keith, he said that I could bring my kid. So when you do this, what you wouldn't you like to know what in the world is going on out there? All I hear is
I don't never put the dang on pants and stuff back how they supposed to be.
go in there.
So you never go in here.
I wouldn't have ever won. That was a long time ago. Because every time I come to make food on the stove, there's always a pot and a pan already on the stove. All I gotta do is wash it. And yeah, so I don't have to do anything. Put it back. So, you need to go to McDonald's or to the left. You have to put a little at the top. It's not good. You going to McDonald's today? Oh man. I really want to. I really want to. Can I get one wing? Mama, they said they got squishes in the Happy Meals at McDonald's.
I'm trying to go take some burgers. They said the Whopper. First of all, they put them in boxes then instead of so they ain't all flat. And then they got a new bun. They
McDonald's is still flat.
McDonald's, Burger King got. They went back to the original fries they had. The onion rings are better. They said.
Let me show you.
And
Huh. No, this is
too long. It's gonna be long.
It's the intro. You might have this. I have this one. You guys so pretty.
Yeah, they gonna.
What? Oh, same thing. I didn't think of it.
Girl, what you want? I need to be prepared, John, and making it now. Yeah, it's getting made.
Do I want feathers? Probably not. Excuse me. You're standing in the
Alright, let me
way.
turn this chicken
Oh,
over. Hey, for the splatter.
I can't see what I'm painting. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you an orange? Uh-huh. Are you famous? My name's Orange Blossom. Get out of my way, though. I'm not watching.
What am I supposed to watch?
That's not just yelling at me.
Girl, don't
Go!
you dear.
Yes, you do.
You gonna leave my TT alone.
Girl, she be yelling at me. You spit on your phone for me something.
Y'all chilling, chilling.
Get out of my way, Joe.
And then, okay, another story we can talk about. Do y'all remember 106 and Park? Big Tigger from 106 and Park. Y'all don't understand what's going on between him and his wife. And basically, I don't know what to think. You can never put nothing past nobody. So I can't say, well, I don't, know if he, did that to his wife or say that he did do it. And but what I can say is that wife tends to have a pattern of doing this. And then I want to get deeper into the daughter of Tigger's wife that's missing and has been missing since 2019. Like, and the mama was a suspect. So it's like, if the mama was a suspect, how did you even get involved with this lady Tigger? And then now you got a baby with her, and now she online talking about that you done beat and abused her, and saying that you sleeping with your co-host, and the co-host done denied it. However, Tigger haven't came out and said nothing to my acknowledgement. Well, they said that Charleston White put up $75,000 towards Karmelo Anthony's appeal in the case.
Put it back.
And then I don't feel like, if they were going to find him guilty, I don't feel like that they should have found him guilty of murder, first degree murder, because like I said, I don't believe that this was premeditated or whatever, nothing like that. I believe that maybe, they could have charged him with manslaughter, or I don't know, but 35 years is not acceptable, and I hope that his family appeal it, and I hope that they can go up to maybe the federal court where he can have a better possibility of getting a fair trial, because I feel like that this trial was rigged. They knew that he was going to be found guilty. I don't know who his lawyer was. You know, they making up lies, talking about the family spent the money and the lawyer's a public defender. First of all, the lawyer used to be a public defender. Most lawyers are a public defender or a free lawyer before they actually become a real, their own, lawyer. So for people to be saying it like that just sound dumb. Like what? So that's that. And the whole Charlie Kirk thing with uh them talking about he appointed Erica to be CEO. Did he? Because girl, he talked about having a wife at home with the children. You talked about how you can have a career after children, but you can't have children after a career, basically much. But as soon as Charlie died, now that I'm changed. Now you just the boss babe, and you can do it all. We never see you with your children that you so love so much. Then you post other people's children. Like, I think that should be doxing. Because who children did she send, even though she covered up the picture, the face? You could literally put that picture in AI and say remove the finger, and AI will remove the finger, and you can see the children's faces. First of all, you can see that child out here is no way, because that's the biggest 18-month-old I've ever seen in America, in the world. And they have Guinness Book of World Records, and I ain't never seen no 18-month-old that look 5. So, you know. But I guess they just feel like they could just tell all types of lies, and we just supposed to be okay with it, and we just supposed to just, I don't know. And then some people may be like, well, why you care so much? It don't have nothing to do with you. Yes, it do, because if they can lie, they can do anything. Like, if they can lie and frame somebody's child, meaning Tyler Robinson, because do I believe that he shot Charlie? No, I don't. If they can do that, they can do that to anybody's child. So that should open up your eyes right there to be like, wait a minute. If they can frame him, they can frame anybody. Exactly. I believe that they can frame people. I believe that people that probably got the V card, the jab, I believe that they can, I don't know, make something go off in you and make you do things that you don't want to do, like unalive people. Because it has been a lot of killings going on where fathers is taking the lives of their children and then themselves. I know that the world is evil. Evil, this is the devil's earth. And if you didn't know that, you need to wake up. The devil been running the earth since 1941 when God cast him down. So, it's the devil. So if when bad things happen, don't ask God why did it happen, because God did not cause it to happen. That's the devil caused it to happen because of his devil's playground here. So this is a war against good and evil. This has nothing to do with left and right, white and black, Asian, non-Asian, Hispanic, non-Hispanic. This is basically the devil, his fallen angels against God and his angels and his people, me and you, if you are one of his people that's trying to do right in life and follow God and be like his son Jesus. We would never be perfect. None of us will ever be, even though they want us to believe Erica Kirk is perfect. She's this perfect being. Ma'am, you're not a perfect being. You were married after 30. You were one of those women that Charlie, your husband, was talking about when he said, if you get married after 30, you have a 50% chance of getting married, and then even less chance of having a baby. Like, I ain't gonna say I fully agree with that. I'm 45. I'm not married. But am I in a relationship that I'm happy in? Yes, I am. So When you say marriage, like what are you meaning exactly? Because you know you can have things put in place that married people have, in place. You can have documents in place that say if something happens to you, your significant other, makes the decisions, and vice versa. You don't have to be married, for that to be the case. Um, because yes, I do understand that you should be married. You know, God, wants a man to take a wife and be married, but who said that you have to do it in front of the court? Who said that?
Stop eating my noodles!
Who said you had to do that?
And you left it on the fork. Nope.
Give it here.
Nope.
Yeah, so I don't know, y'all. There's just a lot going on. A lot. And then this last thing that happened at the Turning Point event where this girl, I guess her name is Alice Clark, I guess she worked for Charlie. And it felt like she felt the kind of way when, oh yeah, baby, we put a little garlic powder, onion powder. We got this little, she put soy sauce in it. We used that like this little barbecue kind of like seasoning, like a honey garlic. We like this honey garlic, but we haven't been able to find it. And then man, move
Stop
around.
my recipe. What are you doing?
And then
Stop.
and they eat with chopsticks too, y'all.
Why are you telling them my recipe?
Girl, come on.
It's like the Krabby Patty formula. You're not supposed to know.
Is it the Krabby?
Unanimous.
She said it's the Krabby Patty formula.
It's not the Krabby Patty formula. I'm talking about it's like the Krabby Patty formula.
Yeah, if you
Nobody's
just make
supposed
your
to know.
noodles regular how they come out the pack, baby, you is lost. Don't nobody do that. You have to spruce them up. You gotta get out. And that's what we're gonna be doing here, because we won't be going to eating at no Asian, restaurants. And are we punishing all the Asians? I don't know. I don't know yet.
Mama, there's this dumpling shop. I think it's in Texas. Bro, we gotta go. We should have went last time we went to Texas.
Anyway, because it's not even just the Asians. Let me just put that out there. It's not even just the Asians. So it's other nationalities, period, that just come into the U.S. to get everything for free, as far as like they're not taxed. They can come and open up a corner store in your neighborhood that you've been trying to open up for 30 years, but then they come, they get it open, and they can charge whatever price they want to charge on stale candy. They can say, oh, there's a $5 limit when you use your card, or there's an extra 40-cent fee. Then what they don't tell you is, let's say for instance, if you come in the store and you want to make a purchase, but you don't know that there's a $5 limit on the card. So you use your card, and then they tell you, oh, it's a $5 limit. But then you're not able to get what you purchased, but they still go ahead and charge you the 40 cents. Like you spent less than $5 on your card, but you didn't even get the purchase at all because you didn't have enough. Now, this happened to my child. Imagine how many other people or children that happened to, and there's nothing you can do about it, because when you go back into the store and try to address it with them, they get all acting like they don't know what you're talking about, or try to get offensive, or make it like you did something wrong, or so I just feel like we should just stop shopping with, if you can not shop at these stores, don't. I understand that in some neighborhoods that's all you have, and they do that on purpose. They move the grocery stores way far out, so you have to depend on these convenience corner stores and pay an arm and a leg and your back for items. Like, it's all a game. But yeah, they can charge you for stuff that's old, and then you try to take it back. They don't want to give you a refund. They cuss you out. Always want to show their weapon, put you out of their stores. Like, no respect. Yet we continue to give them our dollar every day, every week, every year. We continue to let them continue to disrespect us, disrespect our children, and we don't do nothing. We just continue to grace their stores and give them our money. And I think some things, I know some things need to change. They need to change because, like I said, my son's Asian girlfriend, she told me a lot of stuff that they are taught not to like us. They are told when they come into the States, oh, we're going to give you this money as long as you don't fool with black people. And I also recently learned that since Trump been in office, he probably haven't been letting in black illegals, but he's surely been letting in white ones. Well, refugees, as they like to call them. So many white refugees have entered the United States. Y'all need to look into that if y'all haven't. So when he say, uh, close the borders, and all that kind of stuff. Close the borders for who? Who are you closing the borders for exactly? Because it seems like you letting all your people in. Y'all only been here not even that long on the earth. Black skin, we are the real. We can make any race. Any race. That's why our skin, we can go in the sun for hours and not be burnt. Yeah, we get a little darker, but okay. I like to call it a little sun glow. Y'all can't do that. Y'all have to have sunscreen, which if you look at sunscreen through a UV light, it make you look dark. It make you look black. So basically, sunscreen is artificial melanin. And I wonder where they get that from. Like, what are they using to actually make sunscreen? And these brothers right here, the Cartier family, I don't know what they have going on up on YouTube, but they are, and it's crazy. And I don't want to say this word because somebody called me this, and I'm definitely not this, a coon. But baby, I don't know what they got going on because they don't even know the facts of the case. And they're like, oh, don't kill and then you won't go to jail. What? Well, tell that to all the people that got killed in Gaza. Who going to jail for that? Or all the people that's getting killed who's going to jail for you talking about don't kill? That sounds good. How about don't put your hands on somebody that told you not to put your hands on them? That's a start. So yeah, I wanted to
It was like it seemed like it was a multi-tool, almost like a Swiss Army. Like with like with the little scissors and everything and whatever. So it was small. Well, I would argue the size of it alone, you wouldn't even think it's.
So yeah,
You wouldn't even think
it's just this stuff will really make you so mad if you let like people's. You just have to have your opinion about it and just go on about it and stand firm on your opinion because people will start trying to dox you and going hard on you just for your opinion that you didn't agree that he should get 35 years. That you didn't agree that, okay, somebody told you to leave, so you should have left. No, I don't agree with that. You didn't own this tent. Yeah, boo, I saw your comment about gas, 40 cents off. Was that the comment? I just don't get that. I don't. So I want to show this video right here. And this was, like I said, this is the Cartier family. Before I show that one, let me show you the one that really just like got me upset. And then a lot of other creators like these people, I really thought that they were like good people, but they're not. They all for the money. I believe Officer Tatum is being paid. I believe definitely Paramount Tactical. And y'all probably like, we don't need none of these names. Just look them up. Shoot, the Cartier family, they may be getting paid because it's just like, what are y'all even talking about? It's like they are black boys, black young men at that, but they have everything negative to say about black people, like everything negative. Like I haven't seen not one positive thing. You know how you don't have to agree with everything, but it's like at some point something you have to, when right is right, right is right, wrong is wrong. And they always find fault, like, let me just see. Witnesses changing their stories. Let me see something real quick. Like this right here, which we know this a lot, but I hate the clickbait, especially when it's dealing with somebody's life and their livelihood. I hate the clickbait. Like, yeah, it's 4 of them, but it be these 3 lately. This one, Karmelo Anthony tries to flee courtroom after first degree murder verdict, which we know that's not true. He did not try to flee nowhere, but they put these things. It be pissing me off, y'all. I'm just gonna say that.
Breaking news right now. Closing arguments have ended in the Karmelo Anthony murder trial. The jury is now deliberating and will decide Anthony's verdict in the fatal stabbing of 17-year-old high school track athlete Austin Metcalf. This decision will come after a closely watched trial. You know, we've been covering it here, focusing on whether Anthony acted in self-defense during that 2025 confrontation.
Karmelo Anthony declines to take the stand as teen killer's defense rests and jury prepares to deliberate whether his stabbing of Austin Metcalf was murder.
So,
that's not good.
After all this happened, bud, you do not get on the stand and talk, your ass is going to jail.
It's probably the best thing for his defense.
No, it's not. It's not. His coach has testified against him for...
And I also want to say, this one in the middle, he thinks rationally and takes both sides of things. This one right here, I bet he got a white girlfriend, and this one, I bet he do too. You heard him, he said it's probably best for his defense. And the reason that Karmelo didn't get on the stand is because he probably gonna be up there rambling, kind of like what I'm doing on this live now, and mess up his defense. So I get him not hitting the stand. A lot of people that are on trial don't get on the stand. So what are they even talking about? So these two talk, you know you're going to jail. Like this one gets on my, irks my nerve. This one right here irks my nerve. He better pray he don't have a young son or a daughter that gets treated and bullied and
Of the 6 kids who testified against him were black, so don't say it's racist. 4 of the 6
It's
all
definitely
testified
racist.
against him. It's not looking good.
If he get on that stand, he might get overly too cooked. That's probably their best option to
Thank
not let him
you.
go up there and talk.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
It's
Yeah,
probably
now
better.
he right.
You're actually thinking that you're
No, because if he goes up there,
not guilty.
whatever he goes up there and says is going to be used against him.
Yeah, it's
They-
gonna-
Right,
it's
come on
been
now. So now y'all
testified
thinking.
by his coach that he wasn't supposed to be on the field. He wasn't supposed to be in their tent, and his coach said that he was supposed to be down there warming up. His coach said that.
So this means Karmelo thinks that he's cooked.
Well,
It's
It
probably
don't
everything
matter
everything
what he was
goes up there and
supposed to be doing. Wasn't it raining? Like y'all talking about what the coaches got on the stand and did, but what actually took place?
says is going to be used against him. His temperament, so if he doesn't look super sad or remorseful, they're going to use that against him.
Yep.
Whatever he says is going to be used against him. Todd's right. Whatever he says is going to be used against him. So it's better he say nothing than say
Right.
the wrong thing.
Thank
I
you.
don't think so, man.
Because
I
Should we
do.
pull up
Because-
more
Witness
statements?
statements.
It's a ton of them, but they're going to show
If he
something
go
here.
up there and he have, like, say, the questions make him erratic, mad, it's gonna look pretty bad.
Right. Come
This
on
also
now.
proves that all the people that are defending him are idiots.
No,
Well,
you're
the,
an
the reason why
idiot.
people are defending him
You're
is
an
because
idiot.
there's suddenly this belief that a black kid harmed a white kid, and the black kid is somehow the victim here. It's people are grasping for straws at the fact that this can't be a black versus white thing. Like, they don't want to believe that Karmelo is guilty, and they think he's being painted as a bad kid rather than a kid who made a egregious mistake. Yeah. Which is truly what happened here, and based on the mistake he made, he is 100% in the wrong.
Last thing I'm gonna say, we're gonna run these witnesses, and we're gonna run everything that's happening right now. I'm sorry if it was my brother, and he was in Karmelo Anthony's situation, and you didn't get on that stand. I don't care what nobody says. You don't get on that stand and look remorseful and have an actual story of how you felt and what happened. I am no longer. I wouldn't defend you if you was my brother and you did this, regardless. But if I was on your side, I would no longer defend you.
So you wouldn't defend your brother that was trying to defend himself against somebody attacking him? You sound dumb.
At all. If everybody on the internet is saying this, that means the jury is going to be thinking and feeling the same thing. Karmelo is cooked.
Hey, Angela.
Reporting live from McKinney, Texas, on all of this for us. Hi, Brooke. Hi, Sandra. Well, we are expecting some sort of update any moment because jurors were supposed to return from a lunch break at 1:30 Eastern time. It's now 2:50 Eastern time, so this delay going over an hour right now. Some of the major questions we have: is the defense close to resting, and will Karmelo Anthony take the stand and testify in his own murder trial? Well, the defense has been arguing that Anthony stabbed 17-year-old Austin Metcalf in self-defense, and supporters have claimed that race is a factor. But inside the courtroom, jurors have heard testimony that paints a very different picture. Today, the defense called a school police officer to the stand who testified that knives under 5 inches are legal to carry in Texas. But the defense asked, it would surprise you if schools had policies against such things. The officer said, no, it would not. And one of the defense's own witnesses during cross-examination said, quote, I think Karmelo was in the wrong. Prosecutors asked, did Karmelo Anthony provoke the confrontation? He answered yes. And on the prosecution side,
so who paid you?
Defense witness testimony.
So who paid you, defense witness? Because there's no way you were a defense witness and you would not have been used in my case. But like I said, they said that the defense witness changed his tune. Who paid him? Who paid him? Who scared him? Who did what? Because we definitely know something like that happened. But they'll be like, oh, the defense said this. Matter of fact, let me unsubscribe from them as I review this video. Because I had said that I was unsubscribing. I said I was unsubscribing.
Prosecution side jurors heard from student witnesses who described Anthony as the aggressor, saying he refused to leave their team's tent after Metcalf repeatedly asked him.
Okay, and who is Metcalf to tell him repeatedly to leave the tent that he don't own? Like, y'all sound dumb. Who gave Metcalf superiority over the tent? Y'all making it like just because he told him to leave the tent, he was just supposed to do that. Who are you? Y'all sound dumb.
16-year-old witness testified that, quote, Anthony repeated, F y'all, I'm not going to leave. He said Anthony also threatened, touch me and see what happens.
All right, touch me and see what happened. Like he said, is that a threat? Or is that warning somebody, don't put your hands on me? These words that y'all using, threaten, touch me and see what happened. No, he warned him, touch me and see what happened. If y'all can't make me leave, y'all don't own this tent. Like, what do you mean? Then witnesses says Metcalf told him, I'm not going to fight you. Really? Really? But some kind of way, y'all put y'all hands on him and ended up stabbed and not in this world today.
Well, Metcalf told him, quote, I am not going to fight you. Again, we're expecting some sort of update any moment since jurors were supposed to return to that courtroom over an hour ago. Reporters have not been told yet what this delay is all about, Sandra.
Got it. Keep us posted.
Ignorance is affecting others. That's all I'm going to say.
No, I told y'all, people want to believe that since a white boy died and a black kid did it, the black kid is somehow being wrongfully persecuted, rather than acknowledging the simple fact that a kid brought a weapon to school and used it and somebody is now dead.
I think that is not the problem. I think because other situation happened with black on white, I think black people just shoot.
Cap. Now the court has been.
No, that's not true.
We didn't see anyone crowding Karmelo Anthony at the time of the stabbing. This seemingly debunks Anthony's narrative that push or.
I don't even.
And what's
Okay, so wait a minute. Where's the other?
Builder tell them, don't trip out.
that was my guy. Everybody was against
No,
Tug.
stop. No, not
I
my
was
guy.
rocking with Tug.
That's not
I was rocking with Tug Hunter. So once he said he was making money, I said, "Oh, go, you good, Tug?" And them niggas chip.
Why?
You can see I'm gonna say little stuff. I'll put it this way, and it's an immediate moment.
Hold up.
There's a lot going on. Like I said, we wait for the facts and evidence.
This is a racially confused biracial. I am black.
Because there has been a lot coming out, of video that apparently no one's seen or hasn't been promoted or shown to anybody that gives a very different narrative. You've had people who said they've seen this video that gives a very different narrative of Karmelo being jumped by these guys, and there being an escalation where Karmelo tries to leave, but he's brought back in. So there's a lot going on. Like I said, we wait for the facts and evidence.
This is a racially confused biracial.
No, y'all are racially confused blacks.
I am black, y'all.
And it's crazy because this amazing Lucas guy, I don't agree with half the stuff he's talking about. Cause he called every black person is a coon, or every black person is, doing something wrong if they agree with something that a white person done. So I don't even agree with half the stuff that he say. So for amazing Lucas to be thinking rationally, kudos to him. Cause y'all not.
Oh, I stand with the black people. Nigga, you got a white mama.
Played of the incident inside of the courtroom that showed Austin to be the aggressor, Austin confronting Karmelo, Austin pushing Karmelo, Austin then getting stuck by Karmelo. But it also showed Austin's.
This shows that people justify kids killing each
No,
other.
no. No, it does not. It shows that y'all are stupid. That's what it shows. But let's go to this next video of y'all's. It shows that y'all are real stupid. No. It shows that y'all are real freaking stupid.
Folks about to be upset. It's going down.
Was he?
We've seen play.
He look kid. That's the right. That's what.
And again, I'm no racist. This has nothing to do with race. This has something to do with don't put your fucking hands on me. Like, what don't y'all understand? That is what this is about. Don't put your hands on me. You are not my superior. We are the same age. Who are you to be putting your hands on me? Go get the coach to tell me to leave. Where are the adults telling me to leave?
They live under. That's what they do everything under.
You know what it is too? I don't think that's a bad take. We want to learn, and
no.
That's the thing though.
Ah, my bad. All right, I'm back, y'all.
That's my skin.
It's the idolization of the race. I identify as a Christian. My people are Christians. I don't care if you are black, white. It doesn't matter.
So you telling me this guy right here with this black and mild is the same as that?
Okay, you talking about your people are Christians. Well, Christians wouldn't have been making him leave out of the tent for no reason if he wasn't causing no disturbance. So, y'all go with this fake Christian.
Police officer.
Hell. Look, relation.
Crazy.
And called for peace in this process.
Allowed.
This ain't even the one where somebody he tried to flee. Just lying. I hate liars. I hate liars. Let's see what else. Yes, I hate liars.
Of guilty was handed down. Thing is going off my nose. Courtroom was even 5 years, and you should feel lucky because none of them, all of them, have been sentenced. A lifetime without. Was very clear.
Girl, bye. Shut up.
Yes, we.
Yeah, I think that's enough for my rant for right now. I don't see nothing else that I want to talk about. It's crazy, y'all. Crazy. Yeah, I'm done. I was gonna talk about CJ So Cool and Ty Taylor, but I don't think I gotta say about their relationship is Ty Taylor don't need no more children. CJ, she don't want the one she got. She definitely don't want your twins or no more. So keep on, but we'll see how that plays out. She don't even want to have her one child, so why would you even have another one with her? Please answer that. She don't even want the one. She's always with a nanny. When she in town, she with a nanny. When she out of town, she with a nanny. When is the child with you, ma'am? Oh, anytime you need to use her for content. I get it. Anytime you need to use her for content. He gonna favor y'all. Yeah, my daughter's everything I want. Yeah, you're never with her. My daughter's everything that I ever wanted when I wanted a daughter. Yeah, you're never with her. Never have her. So clearly she's not everything you wanted. Yeah, but I'm gonna up off here, y'all, and I may come back later and show some actual video with my rant. But yeah, these people just get on my nerves. Yeah, liars and clickbaiters and doxers and pray for this world, y'all. That's all I can say. MomBossMayo is signing out. Hope y'all enjoy y'all day.